Well, hello there. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. So today we are kickstarting something new on the channel. I'm going to be doing some daily readings, but we're really going to kind of concentrate on how we can use the beautiful energy of the Aquarius season, as well as that North Node in Pisces energy that we received about a week ago. So both of these energies help us to have a little bit of wind in our sails, okay? So it's using this energy. A lot of times we talk about astrology and think of it maybe as a predictor of what's going to happen. But the big thing about astrology is allowing ourselves to use the energy in order to manifest what it is that our heart truly desires. So first of all, let's talk about the star card. The star card is all about hopes, wishes, and dreams. It is that energy of wishing upon a star, wanting to be the star in our own life, allowing ourselves to shine our light brightly for all. And so that is one of the things that we are going to be working on over the next 30 days. If you are so inclined, I would love for you to bring kind of like a journal, because we'll kind of be putting some things in the journal, kind of like doing some journaling together in order to help us to harness this beautiful energy and to be able to unlock our destiny and what is truly in alignment with our higher self. So first of all, we're going to do a little bit of a tarot reading. We're going to see what the energies are for us today. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we have here. It says practice the number 26, and it says practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. I can't believe that, because okay, so in the video that I did the other day with the Pisces Virgo nodal transit, okay, and that's a mouthful. Pisces is all about what are we wishing for, right? What magical dreams do we wish would come true? It's very much in alignment with the star energy. Now, the thing is that if the North Node is in Pisces, that means the South Node is in Virgo. And in order to unlock and manifest what it is that we really and truly want and what is destined for us, we have to allow ourselves to let go of any Virgo shadow elements that we have. So as a collective, we are all going through this nodal transit. So our South Node represents the karma that we are bringing in to this lifetime. And that right now, being in Virgo, is highlighting any of those shadow elements that we all have that are associated with Virgo energy. So that is over criticizing ourselves or others, wanting perfectionism in our life, whether it's in ourselves, in others, or feeling like a situation we have to have the perfect opportunity before we take action, or we have to have the perfect everything, right? And before we'll take action on something. And then you can also have analysis paralysis and anxiety, because there's this sense of judgment, feeling like we're judging it or other people would judge it, which holds us back from shining our light brightly. So it's kind of beautiful that this energy is coming out right here at the very beginning, because one of the things that we'll be working on over the next 18 months is allowing ourselves to let go of the judgments of ourselves, the situation, or other people in order to unlock the magic, that Pisces magic that helps us to bring in what we're wishing for. All right, so let's take a look at what the cosmic energy is for today. So let's see what we have here. We have hope. Oh my gosh, hope is a beam of light in the darkness. And that is exactly what the Aquarian energy is. So, I mean, gosh, don't you love it when that works out? Okay, so hope, I mean, the star card is really about hope. And that is, I mean, it's so, I'm just kind of like coincidental of something we're going to do tomorrow. So it is about understanding. Think about a star, okay? In the night sky, right? A star is a beam of light in the darkness. And if we allow ourselves to combine our brightness with the brightness of other stars, of other loving lights in the world, then my goodness, we can light up the sky, right? We can raise the vibration of the earth. We can bring all of this light and joy to the world. And that's a beautiful message of allowing us to step into this beautiful Pisces and Aquarius energy that we have right now. All right, so let's go to the tarot. Yep, change in the wind coming straight out. We have to make some changes in order to go towards. We have milk and honey, which is the 10 of cups in this energy. Yeah, allowing ourselves, oh my gosh, and then look, we have the fates. Allowing ourselves to be the phoenix rising, allowing ourselves to really tap back into who we are, what we love about ourselves, what maybe even reconnecting to what it is that our heart truly desires, right? It's kind of like a little bit of an energy. We could feel so chaotic, so lost in the energy of right now, and it is very chaotic. Yeah, having to have the courage to weather the storm. That's our energy coming straight out. Courage and a change in the wind. It is about recognizing that we can't just wish upon a star, right? Sometimes you'll hear people talk about manifesting is like, well, put it out to the universe. Well, that's true. We do need to put it out to the universe. But if we put it out to the universe, and then we really and truly don't believe that it is going to come to us, or if we don't take any action at all, then what happens? It's not going to manifest for us. We're not going to have the wishes and dreams coming true. We have to have hope. We have to have positive energy that our wishes and dreams are going to come true. But we also have to have the courage to take action on our dreams, right? Even a small step every day will help us to unlock, right, what is preventing us from really and truly embracing that energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like part of it is having the courage to step out of, this is Virgo energy, step out of those feelings around being responsible and reliable, right? Living in the 3D. This is very much living in the 3D. In order to manifest what we are really and truly wanting, to go after our dreams, we have to sometimes allow ourselves to fly, right? We can't stay on the ground. We have to allow ourselves to fly a little bit. And that's exactly what is coming out. We have the Chariot in reverse. There's burdens here. Understanding that we're holding ourselves back. There's an energy of holding ourselves back because after 15 years of Pluto being in Capricorn and finishing finally out Capricorn season, and no disrespect to Capricorn, but Capricorn is the energy of staying safe, playing it safe in life, right? No, not allowing ourselves to step out of the safety zone so that we can stay safe and secure. There's this energy of that is what's holding us back from the opportunities to go in a new direction. The Fool card, right? Opportunities, Ace of Pentacles, literally a hand coming out from the heavens. A gift from the universe, a gift from God that helps to send us in a new direction and towards what it is that we really and truly desire. In order to do that, we have to ask ourselves some of those difficult questions. Why do I feel like I have to stay safe and secure? Why is it I don't allow myself to step out of my comfort zone? But it's also understanding we can't make drastic changes, right? It's about taking one step out of the comfort zone each day, allowing ourselves to take those little baby steps and gaining our confidence in ourselves, right? Reigniting our own passions within by having that confidence and courage to take then another step, right? Sometimes if we think, oh, I have to make a drastic change, right? Then we never take change. We never make a change, right? That's the analysis paralysis, because the obstacle here is that we're lacking the faith that we can build the life that we really and truly desire. This is a leap of faith. Look at that. It does mean we're going to have to step out of the safety zone a little bit and have a leap of faith. There is an energy here too with the Six of Pentacles that we think everything has to be equal. Interesting. That is really interesting, because it's kind of like, I'll give a little bit, but I want instant gratification, right? Okay, I'll take this step out of the comfort zone, but then I want something back from the universe immediately, right? A sense of wanting instant gratification, but understanding that when we want to take change or make change in our life, right, that we may not see the instant change back towards us. So it's kind of like, you know, the energy of thinking, if you started your own YouTube channel, right? You would put up your first video, it would go viral, and you would be at the top of the YouTube subscribers, right? You would break all historical records. That's very much the Virgo energy. Either I can't launch until everything is perfect. I have the perfect lighting, the perfect camera, the perfect backdrop, whatever, right? Or it's kind of like having the expectation that when you do launch, you're going to get the perfect response. This is understanding, if you've been playing it safe for a long time, the first time you step out of the comfort zone, the universe may not really take notice. They may say, oh, look, they're taking a little step out of the comfort zone. But do they really mean it? Because they've been playing it safe for way too long. So it means you're going to take a little bit of a step and not have the expectation that things are going to come rushing in. All those good things are going to rush back in. It is allowing you to see that you're going to have to have the courage and perseverance to take a few more steps before you may start seeing some results. It would be kind of like thinking if you went on a diet and you were wanting to lose 20 pounds, that, you know, you would eat according to your nutrition plan one day and lose 5 pounds, right? It's kind of like, it took a while for you to gain the weight. It's going to take a while for you to take it off. It's that same type of energy that's here. So let's see what is what they're asking you to do. This is your action step. Okay, your action step is action. I can't believe that. Look at that. It's about allowing yourself to take that first step, sling that first arrow. Very much Sagittarian energy there, right? It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to take that first step. I'm going to allow myself to step. Yeah, understanding how you're sabotaging yourself. You're creating this energy of telling yourself the same story, right? Telling yourself all of the reasons why you can't do something, right? Because it's going to cost too much. It's going to take too long. It's taking too much effort. I have other things I have to do. This is allowing yourself to say, wait a minute, if this is what I really and truly want, right, then I'm willing to put the time, the energy, the resources, my love into it. This is you getting re-inspired, allowing yourself to find that inspiration within yourself to go after what your heart truly desires, what is destined for you. Okay, so here comes the fun part. So allow yourself to go grab your journal if you have one nearby, or you can come back to this activity later. One of the things that we need to allow ourselves some time to tap back into what it is that our heart truly desires. What is truly our destiny? Where is it that we would like to go? We don't have to have a certain outcome to it, but it's getting back into tapping into those energies, those feelings that we have around what our heart truly desires. So one of the ways that we can do that is to go back to activities that we really truly enjoyed as a child, especially around the age of 5 to 10. That's sometimes a time in our life where we can remember it, but it's also the emotional connection to those activities that's really important for this activity. So, for instance, one of the things that I really enjoyed as a child was I was a little bit of a risk taker, right? And so I had this bicycle that was actually too big for me, okay? But I had a bike and I actually could not sit on the seat and touch the pedals. So most of the time when I was riding the bike, I had to be standing up on the bike. And for one reason or another, I really don't know. We lived in a city, but the street that we lived on was a gravel road, okay? And we had neighbors and everything. It was a regular neighborhood, but our street was gravel. And the house we lived in was almost like 100 years old. So it was a pretty old home, but it had a lot of character, I'll have to say. But one of the things I used to love to do is ride my bike on that gravel road. And it was tricky, I have to admit, because first of all, I couldn't sit on the bike. So I rode the bike kind of unstable, but I loved to try to ride that bike as fast as I possibly could on that gravel road with the wind blowing in my hair, right? But there was also this sense that the bike at any moment could go out from underneath me. It was about trying to control the bike and go still as fast as I possibly can, right? And a couple of times I did wipe out to the point where my mom said, you no longer can ride your bike in the street. You have to ride it on the sidewalk. Well, that really and truly played out for a very long time in my life. It was very much that you have to stay on the sidewalk and stay safe. You can't go out in the street and ride your bike fast. And you know, honestly, our street didn't have that many cars, so it was really kind of fun to be able to ride there. It reminds me of Kelly Clarkson's, while I'm saying that, Kelly Clarkson's song about, you know, staying on the sidewalk. She has a song about that, about her mom telling her to stay on the sidewalk. So that's a coincidence. So think back, though, to something that you really enjoyed, but then you weren't allowed to do it anymore for one reason or another. Now, it's not about focusing on why you couldn't do it. It's about going back to that situation, that activity that brought you a lot of joy. For me, riding the bicycle, right? And connecting again to that energy of what you enjoyed about it. For me, it was that sense of, I was always on the brink of wiping out, right? And I did. I loved the wind blowing in my face and my hair. I just absolutely loved it. So what we are going to do is first today, or sometime today, is go ahead and write in your journal, list all the different activities that maybe you enjoyed as a child and gave up for one reason or another, either as a child or as an adult. But it's really about connecting to the feelings, the emotions that that activity brought to you. It's not necessarily that I want to go back and ride bicycles, although I do love to do that when I go to the beach. But it is that energy of recognizing that I do like to take a little bit of a risk, right? There is that energy. I like it to be safe enough that I'm not going to get too hurt, but I do like that sense of risk. And I'll have to admit, personally, I recognized when I was doing that activity that I'm trying to play it too safe, right? I am trying to play it too safe in my life. It's time for me to step out of my own safety zone, right? And feel like it's okay. The couple of times that I wiped out on that bicycle, yes, I did get scraped. I did get scraped up quite a bit, but I survived. And I really and truly enjoyed it. If I could go back, I would definitely be still riding my bike on that gravel road. All right, so if you already know of something that is from your past, from your childhood that you miss, okay, and you want to put it into the comments, I'd love to hear it. But I do hope you enjoy this activity, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Much love and light. Bye for now.